What's up guys, Earl here, Tech, and today we will be checking out two brand new devices from a brand that just entered the Philippine market, and that is this, the CP12 and the much more, a little bit expensive variant, the CP12P. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unbox both of these devices. So starting off with the CP12, this is actually a much cheaper variant of the CP12P, which we will be checking out later. So opening up the box, we have the phone itself, which is wrapped in this plastic. Okay, we have it in black colorway, which we will be checking out in a bit. Underneath that, we have another box which has the SIM ejector tool and a nice clear jelly case. So we have that. Also inside the box, we have a warranty card and some manuals. Now underneath that box, we have a Coolpad labeled power brick, which is a 5-watt brick. On top of that, we have a USB-A to USB-C cable for data transfers and of course for juicing up your device. And now the second smartphone on this unboxing video, the CP12P, which comes in this rather thick box as compared to the first one that we checked out earlier. Lifting up the lid, we have, the phone itself again wrapped in this plastic. Okay, so we have it in this blue colorway. Now after phone, we have another box. So we have the SIM ejector tool, and inside of that we have a clear jelly case. Now underneath that box, we have a 5-watt charging brick, as well as a USB type A to USB-C cable for data transfers and of course juicing up your device. And with these things out of the way, we can check out both of these smartphones. Now checking out the design of the CP12, well, the back kind of resembles an iPhone, right? Nonetheless, the back panel and the front display is made out of a glass material, which is a plus. We have the usual setup here. On the right side, we have the volume button that doubles as a fingerprint scanner as well as the volume rocker. On the left side, we have a dual SIM card slot, one of which can be used to place an SD card for an expandable storage. Down at the bottom, we have a USB port, a microphone, and of course, the loudspeaker. Now let's boot up the CP12. While this phone is booting up, let's move on to the CP12P. Now the back panel of the CP12P has a metallic shade to it, which sparkles depending on the angle of the lighting. And we have here a dual camera setup along with a flash and of course the Coolpad logo down below. Now for the ports, just like earlier, we have a volume button as well as a fingerprint scanner right here on the right side, and the volume up and down buttons also placed here on the right side. A dual SIM card slot on the left, a 3.5mm audio jack up top, a dual loudspeaker down at the bottom, as well as a microphone hole and the USB Type-C port. Now for the display, the Coolpad CP12 packs a 6.52-inch IPS LCD panel which has a resolution of 1600 by 720 and is capable of producing 269 ppi. The bezels all around the CP12 are rather thick, especially at the chin. Now one thing we notice about the display is it can get really bright, which is a plus, meaning that you won't have any issue using this phone under direct sunlight. Now for performance, the CP12 packs a Unisoc SC9863A coupled with an IMG 8322 GPU. It's got 4 gigs of RAM plus 128 gigs of internal storage. Now for cameras, the CP12 packs a 13-megapixel main camera and a 2-megapixel macro camera. Of course, there is an LED flash in the mix. These cameras can record up to 1080p at 30 frames per second, and here are the sample shots that we got. Now for software, the CP12 runs on Android 13, skin with CoolOS 2. Now moving on to the CP12P. It packs a 6.52-inch IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1600 by 720p and can produce 269 ppi. This device has a MediaTek Helio P22 chipset coupled with a PowerVR GE8320 GPU. Now inside this device, we have 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. Now for cameras, the CP12P packs a 16 megapixel main camera and 2 megapixel macro camera as well as an LP flash. If you are interested to see how these cameras performs, here are the sample shots that we got. And just like the CP12, the CP12P runs on Android 13 skin with CoolOS 2. Now for battery, both of these smartphones packs a 4500 mAh cell and does have 10-watt wired fast charging. For pricing, the CP12 is priced at 3,899 pesos for the 4 gigs of RAM plus 64 gigs of internal storage variant and 4,299 pesos for the 4 gigs plus 128 gigs of internal storage variant. Both variants features 4 gigs of extended memory on top of the existing 4 gigs of RAM. And for the price of the CP12P, unfortunately, during the recording of this video, we don't have that information just yet, but we will be updating the price of this device in the description box below once we got that information. And there you have it, guys. This is the CP12 and the CP12P. Let me know, what do you guys think about these devices, and which of these devices would you want to see us review in the future? Do let us know in the comment section below, and if you find this video helpful, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you won't miss any future uploads, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, and visit ugrek.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this has been Aurel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.